Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. Thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Y'all, we have an approval on the infrastructure package. We're going to be talking about the American Family Plan and the 4th stimulus check. All right, we have an approval on the infrastructure package. Both sides, the Democrats and the Republicans and the President, has approved it. But Nancy Pelosi has said she will not vote on it until the American Families Plan is voted on. Okay, since she said that, President Joe Biden has echoed the same thing. He will not sign the infrastructure bill into law until they get the American Family Plan. Y'all, if this was coming from just Nancy Pelosi, I would have a problem with it. But since it is coming from the president also, and I've listened to more. See, when Nancy Pelosi talks, I kind of turn her off. But now I've listened to more, and I'm changing my mind on this. This is a good thing because it ensures that the American Family Plan will be approved from both sides, bipartisan. Then if they have to use a reconciliation on anything else, they've got it because they've only got one reconciliation bill that they can make, and this will preserve that one and they can use it for other things like a stimulus check. Just in case a stimulus check is not in this one, they would still have a reconciliation that they could use to get that done. So yeah, this is a good thing to ensure that the American Families Plan is taken care of also. The 4th stimulus check, we don't have one yet, but in the American Families Plan, there definitely could be one added in, and I really believe there will be, and if not, maybe a Reconciliation Act right after if they don't have to use the reconciliation here. So we just have to wait and see. But this is the last big thing that President Biden can get done. So they're going to go big on this. They're going to make sure it happens. The big thing on this infrastructure still is the pay for. How are they going to pay for it? Everybody's got their ideas of how to pay for it. We will only know how it's going to be paid for when it's all said and done. Who's going to pay for it? Well, bottom line is, you and I will probably pay for it. President Joe Biden has extended the eviction ban for one more month in hopes that all of this will be said and done within that month before it runs out again. Now, if it starts to run out again, I'm sure they will extend it again. I know this is tough on people facing eviction. I mean, they're not knowing from one month to the next, will they be evicted or will it be extended? My heart goes out to these people. I am so sorry for your pain. I can't imagine what you're going through. But the eviction ban extension for 1 month will buy them 1 month of breathing room. But still, in the back of their head, they've got to be thinking about this 24/7. I know there's a lot of people out there abusing the system, and they could pay their rent if they wanted to, but I know there's millions of people out there that are really facing desperate times and facing eviction. So what's in the American Families Plan that they're working on now? Now that they've got the infrastructure bill done, except for saying okay to the American Families Plan, now they're putting all their time into the American Families Plan. What's in it? Nobody really knows yet. Everybody can guess what's in it, but nobody really knows. Is there a stimulus check in it? Nobody knows. Is there a raise for Social Security in there? Nobody knows. It definitely can be one. And I really hope and pray there is one. Reoccurring checks, I don't really see that happening. I'm sorry. I wish I could say yes, but I just do not see reoccurring checks happening. The only reoccurring checks that will be happening is the child tax credit, stuff like that, that's helping a very small pocket of people. Y'all, right now Congress is on vacation, but that don't mean work is not getting done. They can still be doing stuff behind the scenes, like negotiating the pay for on these plans. They can be saying if they're going to stand in the way of the American Families Plan. They could be saying they're going to vote yes for it, whatever. They can do all of that through phone calls and computer messaging. They don't need to be into Washington for that. Now, of course, I like to bash on them too. When they go on vacation, they should be in Washington working so they can get more done. But they can still be working while they're on vacation. And what we call vacation, I do it too, it's not really vacation. They're going to their home districts to work, supposedly. The midterm elections are coming up. We have to remember all of this pain that these people has caused in the midterm elections. We have to vote them out of office. If they're in office right now, I really believe they need to go. Y'all be sure and get the addresses in the description box below. Write your letters, make your phone calls, and don't let up on these people. Give it to them hard. Y'all please come back tomorrow for an update on the $1,000 giveaway. It's getting very close, and you have to be subscribed to the channel to win that money. 10 lucky people will get $100 each. But the update will be in tomorrow's video. Student loan forgiveness. President Biden wants to forgive $10,000 of student loan. Other lawmakers are wanting him to forgive $50,000 in student loans. He says that's just too much and he's not going to do it. And he has sent a letter about 2 months ago to the Education Secretary wanting to find out if he can in fact do this in a presidential order. She has not gotten back with him yet. I find that questionable because whether I like the President of the United States or not, if he writes me a letter or gives me a phone call, I'm going to get back to him. So I just don't really see a lot of truth in that. But in the case that it is true and she hadn't got in touch with him, he is the president, the commander-in-chief. Why don't he just go ahead and pass it through a presidential order and just see if it sticks? She won't answer his question, so why don't he just try it and see if it sticks? Or is that another campaign promise that he's trying to get out of? I don't know. Y'all, Bitcoin. Yesterday I noticed on my video those Bitcoin scammers was going crazy. Just about every comment that someone left was followed up with a comment about Bitcoin. I will never, ever, I promise you, mention Bitcoin to you and try to get you to buy into it, because I hate all cryptocurrencies. I believe these cryptocurrencies is undermining the United States dollar, and I am a real American. I will only spend American dollars. If you want to spend somebody else's money, leave this country and go spend their money. But while you're in the United States, you need to spend the American sawbucks. So yeah. To recap, we have an agreement. We have an approval on the infrastructure package from the House, from the Senate, and from the White House. But they're not going to pass it until they pass the American Families Plan, which I think is a good idea. Y'all, please sound off in my comments. Let me know how you feel about all of this stuff, and please don't be easy in my comments. Let it out. Get it off your chest. All the pain that's been building up all this time, put it in my comments. Also, sound off to your lawmakers. Point blank, call them out by name. Y'all, I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this stuff, and I think the time is growing short for this whole ordeal. I think we're going to turn a corner. I believe the corner's already turned. It's just, when will we get out of it? And I think that's coming soon. Y'all, say a prayer for our country, say a prayer for our leaders, and say a prayer for anyone hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Also, say a prayer for the world. The whole world needs a healing. Jesus Christ is the only one that can do that. Until next time, just know I love you all, and thank you for being a part of my channel. Ciao.